Alrighty then. Successful indie author. May I write a novel? May 9th, ninth day of the May Writing Challenge. How are you doing? Are you getting your words? Are you moving towards your goal? How do you write? This is a big question that everybody has a different answer to. Here, I write with, I waited. I was going to do this like 5 minutes ago, but Stanley wasn't in here yet. And then I heard a little bump, and that was him curling up against the closed door. So I let him in, and there he is. I don't even have to say anything. He knows. He knows. So there he is. I write with Stanley behind me. I've got a big 32-inch curved monitor in front of me. I've got my notebook laptop computer here, and it's hooked up to all different kinds of cables and stuff, so it can project to my super cool widescreen curved monitor. However, about halfway through the day, Stanley gets anxious and he wants to go out and lay on the couch and watch TV. So he'll come in and get me. I'll go out on the couch where I have a second monitor, a USB-C monitor that's really cool. It sits on a TV tray, and I have the computer in my lap. And usually I work everything right off that main screen on the computer, but I can refer to stuff on the second screen. I really like that second screen. And then on the dining room table, I have a 2-screen setup, so I can have 3 screens. Yes, but usually he doesn't let me sit there. He wants me on the couch with him. So that's how I write. I'll turn on right now. I'm just doing a rewatch of Stargate 1. I let that play in the background so I can get the words. And sometimes I'll just pause it while we're on the couch so I can focus. I do prefer silence generally. You hear there's no music or anything going on, also because of YouTube copyright. We don't want to infringe on anybody's copyright. As an author, I appreciate not doing that. And I appreciate other people who don't do it to me. So I don't have any music playing, and that's normal. I can focus on what I'm writing. I did a 15-minute sprint this morning, got 529 words. Focused. I was set up. Yesterday was a good writing day. Today's going to be a good writing day. Got the yard crew coming in 3 hours to take care of the post-winter cleanup and get the yard ready to go for the spring and summer. And then this afternoon at 1 p.m., the Fairbanks Authors group is getting together. And we're having lunch down at the Cookie Jar, which is a local establishment. There's only one of them. Stanley. There's only one of them. Great food. It's a happy environment. The servers are all happy. We tip them well. We take good care of them, and they take good care of us. So that's this afternoon. So getting words now is important. Like I said, 15-minute sprint. I got 529 words. So life is pretty good today. Set up well. But writing, I have a very nice chair here that Alex and I were walking through Costco one day, and he's like, "Hey," and I looked at it, sat down, and I said, "This is it." And it's a perfect chair. I need good lumbar support. I also have a mesh chair that it's surprising because usually I don't like those kind of chairs, but it has the right level of support, good lumbar support, and it's narrow. Most of the chairs nowadays are for people who like weigh 500 pounds and are really wide. And so that's too far out here. I like keeping my elbows in tight. And the mesh chair has armrests that angle in, so I can make it even narrower because I have narrow shoulders. So I have to deal with that and wiggle into my chair. Got to be comfortable. I've got a footrest here. We've got a footrest out off the couch, a little ottoman, so I can keep my feet up. That's good, so I don't get my restless legs syndrome thing going. And comfort. I'm there. I'm comfortable. I have lumbar support on the couch. I have an extra piece that my dad bought for me. And, God rest his soul. But he got that for me because lumbar. Can't beat it. Nice support for writing. So that's how I do it. And I've been typing my whole life. So I've never had carpal tunnel. My hands kind of lay flat naturally. My elbows are double jointed. So if you have that, if you don't have that and you have to twist your hands harder, well, then you need to do something different. Have an ergonomic keyboard that you can type this way, or a different setup. So you're not doing flat fingers, which is natural for me. And it doesn't hurt my wrists or my carpal tunnel or any of that, because you've got to be comfortable. You can't have the distractions, just like no sound, just like Stanley's not a distraction. He helps me. But when I go out and walks, if we go too hard and too far, I'll come in and I'll be wiped out and I won't be able to write for a while. So sometimes it's a drawback, but overall it's a good thing because otherwise I'd just not leave the house. As you can see from 3 days of not shaving, that's how I roll here. I don't leave the house if I don't have any reason to. So today, I better shave and get all cleaned up because of the author luncheon going out. I'm leaving the house. Oh my God, what a nightmare. There's people out there. But in between, I'm going to get some words. I'm going to refresh my soul, energize my body to actually go out and see people and do some things. And maybe, I know this is crazy, but maybe even shop a little bit. I don't know why. I don't need anything, but Costco, you never know what they have. So might have to go there. All right, that's me rambling because today it's a good day. It's a good day. Look at the blue sky. Look at the sun. No matter where you are, if you're on your computer powered up, you powered up by getting out of bed. That's a big win already. Chalk that off the to-do list. Get up and then get to work. Even if you have 5 minutes or 10 minutes, check out the sprint videos that we've made and put on our YouTube channel. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can do it alone or you can do it with friends. That's me. You type and it's me there typing in the background too. It's a time to focus. It's not a time for stream of consciousness, just typing as fast as you can. It's a time to focus on your story. Remove all distractions and focus for 5, 10, 15 minutes, up to 30 minutes, whatever your body can handle. That's how you write a book. You sit down and you write the book. I know that's hard for some people to internalize that, man, I'd be an author except for all that writing stuff. Well, that's why we do it. That's why we can do it, because we can. So write, get the words, keep moving forward, and eventually you're going to hit the end and then move on to the next book. That's what makes pro authors separate from amateur authors or hobby authors. You write books, you make money from your books, and then you write the next book. You keep the readers entertained or educated. All right, there you go. 7.5 minutes of mindless drivel from me. There's Stanley still licking. My God, how long can he lick? Peace, fellow humans.